Sean, I know you remember back a few weeks ago, we had our friend Sherry on from Michigan. She came and gave us a few tips about how to prolong the life of our fruits and veggies. And let's just cut to the chase. These tips were life changing. Well, guess what? She is back and she has more tips around the house.
Sherry French from momhint.com changed our freaking lives. And she's back with more. How are you there, Sherry?
Hi, good morning, guys. Again, be prepared to be dazzled. I hope you're sitting. Today's pretty amazing.
Yeah, well, I am. She's standing, but just because she's antsy. So
I'm ready.
Oh, I always thought you were sitting. Interesting. Who knew?
Yes. So let's talk about this. You have some household hints for us to make our lives a little bit easier. Let's first talk about corn. I love corn on the cob. It is delicious. However, that whatever the heck you call it, the hair, is it hair?
Stuff. Silk is the technical term. And when my girls were little, they always said, take that stuff off my corn. So being the super mom that I am, I would stand over my garbage can one by one, picking them up. But guess what? Paper towels solve the day. You don't just need to use them to wipe up spills. Get that corn off, and then you're going to just take a wet paper towel, rub the corn, and the silk's going to go right into the wet paper towel. So it's easy. Get your kids to do it too. I mean, how easy is that? But I didn't know.
That's good. That's the whole reason I don't buy corn like that, and I buy it in a can or frozen, is because I want to deal with all that nonsense. And now it's done.
Stuff. You don't want to deal with the stuff. Yeah, amazing. Just a wet paper towel takes all the silk away.
I love it.
I love it. Thanks for that. So, there's been a major resurgence in baking. I mean, you can hardly buy flour right now, obviously. I'm sure it's the same in Michigan. One of the things that happens to me whenever I go in that little section of my pantry where my baking supplies are is inevitably my brown sugar is as hard as a rock. And I don't want to throw it out. So sometimes I just bang it on the counter. Is there any way around that?
But it doesn't work, does it? No. Yes. And again, I was the lady that threw it out because I'd go and bake, and you're right, leave it in the plastic, put it in your cupboard, and I'd take it out. It was a rock, and I didn't know if I couldn't chisel it off, I'd have to chuck it. Not anymore. So tinfoil in my house was always used just for covering my leftovers that wouldn't always get eaten. Or actually, I use tinfoil to cover my pies when I bake it, and with about 10 minutes to go, yank it off, and it will brown like you know what you're doing. But no, watch this for brown sugar. So you are going to turn your oven to 300 degrees for 5 minutes. Put that rock of brown sugar into tinfoil super, super tight. And after that 5 minutes, it's going to come out soft. And you can use it again.
I love it. Just hope that the DEA doesn't decide to come into your house because they're going to think something's amiss. What's that?
I'm cooking. Yes. But amazing, right? It's something I never knew, and it truly, truly works. An alternative use for your tinfoil.
I love that. So smart.
That's awesome.
I will say this. Kids are great. I love kids. They're fantastic until they stink. And when they stink, they're the worst and they're destructive. Like they'll take the crayons and they'll start drawing on the wall. And it's like, how am I even going to how am I going to take care of this? Is there a way to clean it without just painting over it?
Yeah, and I was the lady that actually painted over my walls, and it's hard enough to find that paint in your basement to match that color, but boy, do I have a solution for you. Okay. So toothpaste, you're not just going to brush your teeth with it. You need to take a non-gel toothpaste, so like the paste that's a little bit more abrasive. Yeah. Now, I know it's hard to see here, but I have a son, and again, it's hard with my lighting, but I have a son, and all we're going to do is I'm just going to outline my son a bit with this non-gel toothpaste. Use a rag. I'm going to use a toothbrush and just let me scrub this away. And I'm going to have live TV magic depending on my elbow grease. And then you're going to just take something wet. I'm going to use the paper towel again. And watch this. Get that paste off. And you'll see the little section that I just did in 10 seconds is gone. And again, I know it's hard to see with my light.
Okay. No kidding.
But super easy. Toothpaste, elbow grease. Get that crayon off your walls because it's going to happen to all of us.
The point is, though, definitely don't use the gel because the gel is probably going to stain a little.
Do not use the gel. Yeah. And again, it doesn't have that abrasive. You know how the non-paste is a little bit more abrasive? Yeah. I think it's that abrasive stuff that gets that crayon off your wall. And I use it for cleaning my iron. I've got my Converse shoes. Can you see the difference on the toe? This you should be able to see.
Wow.
Little toothpaste. You can see
you
which
did that
side I clean, right? Yes. Clean your Converse with your toothpaste, guys.
Everything in your house can be minty fresh.
Yes. That's what my 12-year-old told me.
That's just awesome. By the way, a few things we've talked about. I'm going to put you on the spot, Sherry, okay? Because I think you can handle it. A few things we've talked about today involve paper towels. I have a favorite brand of paper towel. Just wondering if you do as well.
I don't. And especially, again, here in Michigan and when I was in Florida, I took whatever I could get. So I'm not partial to my paper towels. I'll take whatever's on the shelf at this point.
See, I'm definitely a Bounty guy. I'm a Bounty guy.
Totally, see, 100%. I'm Viva all the way.
But why? I can't get there.
Viva's almost.
Do they wipe better?
No, but you know what?
Sherry, I will send you some.
Regardless of what it is, I need select a size because if all I can get are those big squares, it's such a waste. It really is.
100%.
And I have little ones. I do have the smaller ones on there. And I think these are Bounty for you.
There we go. There it is. I'm coming by.
Oh, Sherry, Sean and I were so impressed with you last time. We followed you on Instagram. Where else can people keep in touch with you and get all these great ideas for their home and kitchen?
Yep. So Instagram's kind of the place to go. Every couple of days, I'm giving new great hints to find, again, from everything in your house to sports, you name it. I'm trying to help families, again, find different ways of doing things the easy way.
You're amazing. It's great having you back. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, guys.
By the way, I'm not sure if you noticed her tip from the last time was the bananas. Look at the bananas are still 7 days. Those have been there. Just you put a little saran wrap up top. Boom. Good to go.
She wrapped the top of them.
It's crazy. She's amazing. You want to learn more about Sherry? She's fantastic. Go to Mom Hint on Instagram @MomHint. Follow her. Great tips all the time.